Hi, yes, data sufficiency, the powerful topic. Of course, one question will have 5 bits. In that particular 5 bits, every bit belongs to a separate topic in our reasoning. So that's a very powerful topic. According to the given information, just observe the question first. Each of the questions below consists of a questions and 2 statements. Number 1 and 2. Of course, he will give 2 statements for every question. Okay, fine. You have to decide whether the data provided in the statements are sufficient to answer the question. Read both the statements and give answer. Okay. Of course, you will give a question and 2 statements. According to statements, you need to decide like this. A. If you put answer as A, what is the reason behind it? If the answer is A, if the data in statement 1 alone are sufficient, answer the question. While the data in statement 2 alone are not sufficient. Okay. If I give answer A, don't confuse. If I give answer A, what is the reason behind it? If I give answer A, it should follow the particular rule. What is that rule? Statement 1 alone is true, but we don't want second statement. Of course, we want second statement also, but it should be false. It will give false statement, it will give true statement. Insufficient statement to give the answer. Then you can decide answer as A. That is first condition. What is condition number 1? Statement 1 is enough to give the answer. Statement 2 is false or insufficient. Then you can go for A option. Clear cut story. Right, then what about B? B, very interesting. If you want to put B as answer, if the data in statement 2 are sufficient to answer the question, while the data in statement 1 are false. Okay, fine. Same reverse story. If statement 2 is true, true means what? Enough. My intention is what? E means what? Enough. Statement 1 is not enough. Then you can go for B option. Okay. What is the difference between them? If I choose A option, the condition number 1, statement number 1 should be true or sufficient. Condition number 2 should be false, not sufficient. Then you can go for A. Then what about B? Condition number 2 should be satisfied the particular situation to give the answer, but statement number 1 should be false, means not enough, so not sufficient. Then you can go for B option. Okay. Then what about C? Don't confuse. If you put C as an answer, if you choose C as an answer, what is our condition? Don't confuse. If the data either in statement 1 are alone or in statement 2 are alone sufficient. In statement, okay, fine. Here, if you put C, here will have one advantage. 1 should be sufficient and as well as 2 should be sufficient. Then you can choose C. For an example, if I have a particular question, I need to give the answer. If I read statement number 1, it is enough. Okay, fine. If I go for statement 2 also, it is also enough, right? Okay, both are sufficient. Individually, both are sufficient. That's why I can choose C. Clear cut story. For my question, I can get answer in 2 statements. That's why I can choose C. Okay, either 1 or 2. That is the situation, right? But what about A? Only 1 should be true, second should be insufficient. What is B? Only 2 should be enough, first should be insufficient. And what about C? Both are correct. Of course, both are correct. You can choose either 1 or 2, right? That's why I can choose C. Basic concept. Okay, good. Then what about D? D is nothing but if the data given both the statements 1 and 2 are not sufficient. If I choose D, both are wrong. 1 is not sufficient and as well as 2 is not sufficient. If I mix both, even though I cannot give the answer. 1 is wrong. Not sufficient. Wrong means not sufficient. Second is also not sufficient. That's why I can choose D as an option. Basic information. Don't confuse. Okay, fine. Then what about E? If the data in both the statements are 1 and together are necessary to answer the question. Yes. Of course, we have very important task. 1 and 2 required. 1 and 2 required to get the answer. Okay. Basic concept. 1 and 2 both are required to give the answer. Then I can choose E as an option. Clear cut story. Right? A. Only 1 is enough. 2 should be wrong. Wrong in our language. 1 should be true. Second option. Statement 1 should be true. Second statement should be not sufficient. Then I can choose for A. If I go for B, 2 should be enough. First should be false. So fine. Then what about C? What about C? Very interesting. 1 and 2 both are. What is the D value here? C you got, right? D means the data given in both the statements 1 and 2 are not sufficient. If I mix both 1 and 2, even though I am not giving the correct answer, that's why I can go for D, right? Both statements are wrong. That's why I can use D. Then what about E? To give the answer to the particular question, I should utilize 1 and 2 together. Okay. If I use 1 and 2 together, I can give the answer as E. Clear cut information. No problem at all, right? So, in this situation, I can deal every question for sure. If I choose A, only 1 is enough, 2 wrong. If I choose B, only 2 is enough, first wrong. If I choose C, so either 1 or 2. If I choose C, either 1 or 2. 1 or 2 is enough, right? If I go for D, here will have both conditions. If I mix 1 and 2, even though I am not getting the answer, that's why I can choose D. Then what about E? If I mix first and second, then I can get the answer. Oh, we want both. We want together statements. That's why I can go for E. Observe the D and E concepts. T means if I choose both, I cannot give the answer. If I choose both together, I can give the answer. Then I can go for E. That's it. Make it simple. This is the given information we have. Now I can go for the questions. Okay. According to the questions, we'll have one question and as well as 2 statements. By observing those 2 statements, compulsory we need to read 2 statements. By observing the particular question, according to the question, I can choose any one of the statement. First of all, we need to read 2 statements properly. After that, you can choose the option. Clear cut story. Okay. Let's start our journey. What is our question number 1? Observe it now. Village P towards in which direction of village R? Okay, village P is towards which direction of village R? Okay, direction test lesson. No problem at all. So here we need to give the answer for village R is to the what we need to find actually? Village P is towards which direction of village R? We need to observe P value. Don't confuse me. We need to observe P value in which direction? From the R direction. Village P is towards which direction? We need to find R. From R, we need to analyze the P value. This is the basic concept, direction test concept. No problem. Statement number 1, very powerful. Statement number 1, don't confuse me. Village R is to the southeast of village T. Okay. Village R is southeast of village T. Village R is southeast of village T. Good. Always need to remember one thing. First statement is very powerful. Village R is to the southeast of whom? Southeast of village T. So R should be placed by the help of T, right? If I put T always north side. Remember one thing, always place the particular value north side only. Always by default north side. For this particular T value, we should have R position where southeast. Okay, it can be north, it can be south, it can be east, it can be west. Always remember this point. North can be upside, south, east, west. This is direction test topic. A single question without entire topic. Be careful. No problem. Yes, T will be here. T will be here. Don't confuse. T will be here. Then what about R position? Village R is to the southeast of village T, right? Okay, here we have southeast. Southeast is in this direction, right? R will be here. R will be here. Okay, good. There is no problem with this one, right? No problem at all. I think so. Clear cut story. T will be here, north side. So R should be southeast. Clear cut story. Fine. Then what we find? And same statement. And T is to the north of village P. Oh, T is to the north of village P. T is to the north. T is to the north of what? Village P. Okay, always remember one thing. If I put here P, T will be north to P, right? Observe P. So we want T. From P position, T will be north side. Clear cut story. P should be downside, T should be upside. Then only T will be north side, right? Clear cut story. What is the statement we have? First statement. Village R is to the southeast of village T. Okay, got it. Village R is southeast of village T. Got it. And T is to the north of village P. Oh, T should be north side means upside only for P. Logically, we can observe these 2 conditions. Observe it clearly. P will be here, R will be right side. Logically, R will be right side to R. P will be right side to R. I mean, R will be right side to P. R will be right side to P. P will be left side to R. Clear cut story. Always need to remember this particular person. Here, person is there. Upside will be north, downside will be south, right side will be east, west side will be left. Right? So, what is our question actually? Village P is towards which direction of village R? Oh, clear cut story. We got the information. I want village P towards village R, right? By observing from R, it will be left side, right? P will be left side. That's why it can be direct answer west. I got the answer as west. One is enough. Statement 1 is enough for this question. Observe clearly. T will be upside, R will be southeast. P should be the downside. Why? Because T should be north to P. That's why I can replace the particular value. R and P will be beside only. But it is in subdirection. It will be main direction. So what? Even though it will be like left side, right? That's very best. It is enough. Statement 1 is enough for this first question. But what about statement 2? Village Q is to the southeast of village P and to the southwest of village R. Okay, we can extend it. Village Q is to the southeast of village P. Yes, village P is there, right? Here village P is there. Don't confuse. Village Q is to the southeast. Southeast means don't confuse southeast. Southeast. Here I will have, actually will have same southeast. Yes, southeast. Right side only, right? Statement is what? Village Q is to the southeast of village P. Okay. Q will be here. In the place of R only, right? No problem at all. What is the next statement? P. Of course, in the second statement only. Village P. And to the southwest of village R. Okay. Southwest. If it is R, southwest will be clear cut story. Yes, Q will be here. Southwest will be same story, right? Yes, it's clearly showing that R will be here. R north side, east side, west side. It will be southwest. Matching. Then even I can guess the answer. R will be upside. If Q is there, R will be upside. We can compare the both. Okay. Statement 1 okay. Statement 2 also okay. We can choose any one of them, not both. Any one of them. Statement number 1 is true. It is enough to give the answer. Answer is what actually? P should be west side to R. If you observe this one also, second statement. R should be upside. P will have east west. Logically P will be already fixed the position for P according to Q. That's why they will be beside only. Logically P will be west side only. Now how can you give the answer properly? Which one is correct? A or B or C or D or E? Simple. Any one of them is enough. Both are correct. Even though any one of them is enough, right? Logically, according to that situation, I can go for C option, right? The data either in statement 1 alone or in statement 2 alone is efficient. Yes, sir. Such a clearly showing that C is the best option. 1 is enough, and also 2 is enough. Both are correct, but we don't want both. I can take individual values. Individually, statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is correct. That's why the best option is what? C. Clear cut story. Question. Who among the A, B, C, D, each of having different heights, is the third tallest? Okay. We'll have 5 persons now. Who are they? A, B, C, D, E. These are the 5 persons we have. But logically, what is the given question? Who among the A, B, C, D and E, each having a different height? Of course, they are different in height. Okay, fine, no problem. What do we need to find? Third tallest. Who is the third tallest? I need to find the third tallest. Who is among A, B, C, D and E, each having a different height, is the third tallest. Out of these 5 members, I need to find the third tallest. That's why remember one thing. It is what? Heights and distance are ranking test. Okay, in first question we will have direction test. In second question, ranking test. We need not to confuse. No problem at all. I can fix all 5 positions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First one, logically, here we will have highest person, second highest, third highest, fourth highest, low. This is the basic concept. Shortest, next or next height, next. Peak level. Okay. If I go for 5 persons, I need to filter the third highest candidate. We don't know the exact person here, but I need to realize the third highest candidate. Need not to worry. Statement number 1 is very important. Statement number 1. Observe statement number 1. What is our statement number 1? E is the shorter than only B. According to statement number 1, E is the shorter than only B. E is the shorter than only B means what? Only B means what? Compulsory B will be here, E will be here only. Yes or no? Only shorter. If I put B here, E will be, what is the condition we have? E is the shorter than only B. Only B means what? B will be higher. It's clearly showing that E will be second higher. What about the remaining 3 positions? In this remaining 3 positions, A, B already fixed, B and E fixed, A, C, D is there. In this I want third highest, right? Third highest person. First highest, second highest, I want third highest. Highest means what? Left to right. Okay, don't confuse it. I mean right to left. First highest, second highest, I want third highest. In this 5 letters A, B gone. What about A, B, C? B gone, right? A, C, D. Which one will be the highest? I cannot give the answer. by statement number 1. That's why I need to wait for the statement number 2 also. So 1 is not enough. 1 is not enough. I will go for second statement. So what is your second statement now? C is the taller than only A. Yes. C is the taller than only A. Forget about this one. I will go for only individual statements, right? C is the taller than only A. C is the taller than only A. That is the question, right? E is the shorter than only B. C is the taller than only A. Okay, for an example, if I fix here C, then what about the situation where C is the taller than only A, right? So only A means what? We should have only A shorter. Logically, A will be here. Then logically C will be only shorter than A. That's why this place belongs to what? B. Basic idea. But if you go for only second statement, even though you cannot give the answer, only 3 positions will be there. Then what about third person? Observe clearly. How can you decide? ACD is there, of course. ACD is there. If I go for individual calculation for second statement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? If I go for second statement of second question, C is taller than only A. Okay, fine. I can put here A. Then what about C? C will be next one, right? Then what about this one? I cannot decide. Without first statement, I cannot give the answer, right? That's why I can mix both. According to first statement, E will be here, B will be here. According to second statement, AC position is given. And what about remaining positions? You cannot mix. That's why if I mix both the statements, then only I can give the answer. By using this both, AC will be here, EB will be here, D will be the third highest person. Simple concept. That's why answer can be what? We want 2 statements compulsory. Either 1 or 2 is not correct. We want both statements. Which one is the best option? Observe it now. Statement D. If the data given both the statements 1 and together are not sufficient is what D. But if you go for E, if the data in both the statements 1 and together are necessary. Yes, we want 1 and 2 together are necessary. 1 and 2 together are necessary. That's why answer E. The second question answer is what? E. Don't confuse. Second question answer is okay, fine. E. Let's go for third question. Observe the third question. Very interesting. How many sisters does K have? Okay. How many sisters does K have? Very good. We want the number of sisters for K. Okay. What is our statement number 1? Observe it now. Statement number 1. Statement number 1 is what? What is the question he is asking? Question. How many sisters does K have? Okay, good. First statement. M is the sister of K. M is the sister of K. M is the sister of K. Logical blood relations topic. Don't confuse. M is the sister of K. Good. That is first statement. But it is not enough. M is the sister of K. Okay, fine. K has only one sister, right? Then how can you decide? You cannot decide one. We may have 2 members, 3 members, 4 members. According to the mother and father relation, we cannot decide it, right? Why? Because I have sister. I may have so many sisters also, right? There is a different issue. That's why you cannot decide directly. Statement number 1 is not enough. Not enough. Okay, what about second one? Very interesting one. K's mother has 3 children. Okay, K's mother can be, it is in that J. K's mother can be J. Has 3 children. Yes, you can get one realization. J has 3 children, right? So in that K will be there. The remaining 2 can be. Why? Because we have mother story. Mother has 3 children. Out of those, M is there and as well K is there. One more candidate will be there for sure. So directly what you can say, yes, second is enough, but illogical. Second is not enough. Why? What is the reason behind it? K has sister. M. Okay, fine. Sister. There is a gender. Sister. Then what about K's mother? K's mother has 3 children, not daughters. Then how can you decide sisters? Illogical concept, right? So that's why J has 3 children. We may have 2 boys also or 1 boy also, right? That's why you cannot decide, right? That's why J has 3 children. Out of those, K has 1 sister. Another person can be male also. That's why there is no gender. Easily we can say both are not sufficient. Statement number 1 is not sufficient. Statement number 2, children are there. I don't have a gender. That's why we cannot say. Make it simple. Be brilliant. Okay, fine. Answer can be what here for third question? Both are not sufficient. That's why E is the best option. Together are necessary. Not D is the best option. D. If the data given both the statements 1 and 2 together are not sufficient. Of course, 1 and 2 statements are not sufficient. In statement number 1, only one sister is there. In statement number 2, only children are there. We don't have a gender. That's why we cannot decide. Simple concept. We got the answer for third question. So observe it. Till now, we have discussed 3 topics. Be careful. So question number 4, observe it now. Very interesting. Ranking test. Not ranking test. Sitting arrangement. Sitting arrangement. Sitting arrangement topic is there. Observe it. In a row of 30 students facing north, what is R's position from the left? From the left, we need to find R's position. R's position. Be careful. So we can find R's position, right? Fine. No problem. How many persons are there? 30 persons facing north only. We want R's position from left. Okay, that is the question. Then what is our statement number 1? Statement number 1 in fourth question. There are 12 students between R and Q. There are 12 students between R and Q. First statement. There are 12 statements between R and Q. R and Q. How many persons are there? 12 persons. Good. Okay, we can accept. 12 persons are there. 12 plus 1 will be 13 persons. The R can be what? From the left side we can count, right? But unfortunately we don't know the exact position of R and Q. Maybe Q will be here, R will be here, right? So you cannot decide. Yes or no? Statement number 1, illogical concept. There will be 12 persons in between R and Q. But who will be first? R or Q? There is no particular condition, right? So in between R and Q, 12 persons are there. Including Q, 12 plus 1, 13 members will be there. 17th person can be R, right? If it is left side. From left side, R will be our answer. But unfortunately, we don't know the exact position of Q and R, right? How can I directly write R value first? We can write Q also, right? In this case, R will be 13th person. From the left side, Q will be changed, right? That's why we cannot find the answer by using only first statement. Illogical. It is not enough. Okay, fine. Then I can go for second statement. Be careful. Second statement is very interesting. Observe it now. What is our second statement? Question number 4, right? The 10th. Yes, T is the 10th from the right end, and there are 16 students between T and R. Oh, T is the 10th from the right end. Okay, T is the 10th from the right end. Okay, T will be 10th person from the right end. Okay, good. From the right end, T will be the 10th person. Good. I got the command. Next, and there are 16 students between T and R. Okay, good. In between T and R, there will be 16 students. Logically, we got T's position from the right. Okay, we got T's position from the right. Before T only we have 9 members, right? T will be 10th person. Before T will have 9 members. Logically, R can be the left side person only. He will not be the right side person. Why? Because T has only 9 members. How can you decide 16 members between R and T? Illogical. That's why R will be left side only. Be careful. R will be left side only. Then we can decide R position for sure from the left. Of course, this is 10th position plus 16. 26 gone. Whatever the remaining 4. Fourth person will be R. R will be the fourth person, right? Yes. 10 plus 16, 26 plus 4 members, including R, 4 members. Logically, from the left, R can be the fourth position. From the left, he is asking, right? What is the question actually here? In a row of 30 students facing now, what is the R's position from the left end? Yes, we can decide. According to first statement, not possible. According to second statement, it is there is a clarity. Below clarity for sure. Why? Because T position is 10th from the right. Logically, R will be left side only. He will be not right side, right? Why? Because only 9 members are there. How can I decide 16 members in between them? If he is right side, illogical. So logically, answer can be what? Only 2 is enough. For question number 4, only second option, second statement is enough. That's why which one you can select? Option B, right? Why? Because if the data in statement 2 are sufficient to the answer, the question will data in statement 1 alone are not sufficient. 1 is not sufficient, but 2 is enough. That's the answer B. Fourth question answer is B. Very interesting. Now I can go for observe clear more. Data sufficiency is a powerful topic. Don't confuse. I will do all data sufficient questions first. Okay. Now every day I will release data sufficient questions only. Why? Because we have inbuilt topics in data sufficiency, right? That's why I can go for only data sufficiency daily. You'll get the answers and as well as conditions also. That's why don't confuse. Be careful. Question number 5. Question number 5. Observe it. Hobbies go written in a code language. Okay. We need to. coding decoding. Of course. What is our first question? What is our first question? Sitting arrangement. Second question, ranking test. Third question, blood relations. Right. Fourth question, ranking. Same positions. Sitting arrangement. Same story. Fifth question will be coding decoding. Superb concept, right? That's why better to practice data sufficiency questions only. From this data sufficiency, you will get 5 questions in different topics. You will get different command. You will get command in all 5 topics, right? That's why I'll deal all data sufficiency questions first. Okay? Don't worry at all. Let's go for fifth one. How is Go written in code language? We want Go. I want Go. That's it. I want Go. Okay, fine. What is our first statement? First statement. Go over there is written as. Okay. Go over there. Written as what? 3 different words are there. Go over there is written as what is written? P-A-D-A 5. Next P-A-D-A. Then what about next one? N-A. Yes. Okay. Whenever you go over the words, there are the few different codes. P-A-D-A N-A. Okay. I want to give the answer for Go. How can you give the answer? Go will have P. You cannot decide. According to coding decoding. Go may we have DA also, NA also, right? You cannot take directly. You cannot go for exact respective words. That's what is illogical concept. Go cannot be decided by first statement. It is not possible. Okay, fine. I can go for second statement. Why? Because Go inside what will be PA. Directly you cannot choose PA directly. Why? Because there will be a chance for code and decoding. They will shuffle the words also, right? Go may have NA also. Or over will have PA also. We cannot decide. According to first statement, it is not sufficient. If I go for second statement, observe it clearly. What is our second statement? Don't confuse. Second statement. Go and sit. Okay. Go is there. And sit. Of course, 3 words are there. So yes, here will have go and here will have go. Don't confuse. K-A, what name? S-C-A. K-A-P-A. That's it. Okay. According to first statement, Go cannot be decided as P-A-D-A-N-A. Not possible. According to second statement, Go cannot be decided. It may be S-C-A, K-A, P-A. But only one, not possible. Only 2, you cannot decide. But if you utilize both, coding decoding concept, don't confuse me. If you utilize both, you can give the answer for sure. How it is possible? Very simple. Whenever we have the words go over there, here we have go and sit. Here we want common word in both the statements. What is our common word? If I mix both the statements, what is the common word we have? Go and go. Remaining words over there and sit. There are no proper matching words. That's why go will be the common word. That's why I need to decide the common word also in the coding. Yes. Here we have PA and PA. That's why go can be PA only. Why? Because here DA NA is there. We don't have DA NA again. We have only PA common. Go common and PA common. That's why answer can be PA. So logically we want the answer can be PA. Okay. But what about our answer in data sufficiency? We need to utilize both the statements. We need to utilize both the statements, right? Yes or no? Logically, option. If I go for question number 5, the answer can be 1. We need to utilize both. So the logical answer is E. Basic concept. Answer is what? E. I can give the answer in data sufficiency E, but in this case, according to coding and decoding, answer can be PA. Right? My answer is what? E. We want both statements, right? That's why if the data in both the statements 1 and a half together are necessary to answer, it is what E. So till now we discussed 5 different questions in data sufficiency. Logically, 5 different topics. That's why from now, today onwards, I will give you the data sufficient questions only. What is the reason behind it? It will be the mixing of all topics. That's why better to learn seriously. So once again I am telling you, reasoning is not a subject now. It is what on this spot, how you are utilizing your common sense. Just a clear story. Don't compare it with the remaining subjects. It is another issue. Okay. Anyway, I'll go for next question, data sufficiency questions. So better to share to your friends also. Any student who are interested in state, not state level, standard level jobs, SSC-CGL or banking or RRB, you can come to Ashok Nagar. Okay. Opposite to Indira Park, that's it. Nothing is there. Very popular institute. And who are interested for MSET, IIT, Come to Amirpet, very near to metro station.